Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be looking at our savings tracker, which is in the Budget for Freedom journal. So if you don't have the journal, you can create your own saving challenges using just a book. But if you do have the journal, it is in the beginning of the year. So if we flip through, it's just after the month of January when you're going to do a budget for the coming month. There is the saving trackers for the next coming year. So the challenges that we are doing together as a collective, which is going to be so much fun. I usually do these challenges on my own, but we are doing it together as a collective just because I know that a lot of people have bought the 2022 saving challenges. We're going to be doing the 10K challenge, the Christmas challenge, the 10 Rand challenge, and the 20 Rand challenge. By the end of this year, you'll have more than 10,000 Rand saved if you stay consistent, and I will do my best to keep you accountable and also encourage you and motivate you by uploading videos every single month with updates of how am I doing. So the 10K challenge is in the 2022 saving challenges. So I'm just going to open this. By the way, when you buy the 2022 saving challenges, it is 50 Rand. It will last you the whole year. 50 Rand to help you save over 10,000, which is a good bargain. This I got it myself at Walton's. This binder over here, so I'm just going to get rid of it right now. Okay, so let's open. So it comes with the month, just so you can highlight if there's any special dates like birthdays and stuff, and I'll show you why, because I'm also saving for birthdays. The main reason why we save for birthdays is so that whenever someone's birthday comes up, like my fiance's birthday is in July, I'm not using my income that I'll be earning in the month of June to spend for his birthday. I've saved up for it, so I've got 6 months to save up for his birthday, which is in July. Okay, so let's look at the 10K challenge. Just want to see if everyone can see. Yep. Okay, so there's obviously 24 coins here. You try it with a buddy, so do it with a friend if you trust a friend, but the best thing is to do it with, like for me, I'm doing it with my fiance, so do it with someone who you trust, who you know. Not by the middle of the year they're like, I want my money back, I'm done. Do it with like your mom, your aunt, someone who you trust, your husband, your girlfriend, a partner, someone who you can 100% trust, like a colleague who you know is working and earning money and will be able to keep contributing. By the end of the year, it will be 10,800 that you have saved together. So this one is the first challenge here for the sunflower. So each leaf here, you're gonna write 900 Rand. As you can see, that's what I wrote. So it's 450 for me, 450 for my fiance to get it to 900 Rand. So as soon as he gives me his 450, will be 900 Rand. I will color in this leaf that we've done for this month. And then I will also add it onto the graph, which I'm still going to show you. And then we've got the Christmas challenge, which is the one over here. So here there is 11 Christmas trees, because you need to save the money for 11 months starting in January in order to spend it in December. Okay, so every time you save your Christmas money, so I said start at 150, but if you want to save 200, 300, go for it. I'll be saving 200 Rand. Every time I save the 200 Rand, I will color in a tree. It's just nice, it's visual to see the progress. When you see 3 trees colored in, you know that you are going forward. And it's also nice, like during this time of the year, to not use your money and then in January you're like, oh my gosh, I need to borrow money for transport to work, I need to borrow money for food, I need to borrow money for data, because you already sorted out for Christmas. Okay, and then we've got the 10 Rand and the 20 Rand challenge. Now these ones are obviously the popular ones that everyone does. They're very affordable, and they don't take a chunk of money from your income. So what happens is, whenever we buy our groceries, whenever we spend money on food like eating out or toiletries or anything that you cannot properly say, this is how much I'm going to spend for my groceries, because what happens is you end up swiping more because you know you're 50 Rand over or whatever it is. So I always recommend withdrawing. So if you're budgeting 800 Rand at the grocery store or 2,000 Rand or whatever you budget for with your family, you withdraw that amount and then you stick to that. Now whatever change you get, if you have 10 Rand in that change, it goes into your 10 Rand envelope. Now, if you do that for the whole month, usually you do fill up the envelope. That's what I've been doing. That's what a lot of people who have joined the 10 Rand challenge have been doing. And when the 10 Rand envelope is filled, you have 200 Rand in your 10 Rand challenge. Now this is 12 envelopes. Every time you fill your envelope with 200 Rand, you'll color in an envelope. And then by the end of the year, or when you've colored in 12 envelopes, you'll have 2,400 Rand. Now I'm going to use this money for clothes for my child. And then we've also got the 20 Rand envelope, which is the same as the 10 Rand envelope, which has 15 spaces though. So when you fill up a 20 Rand envelope, you'll have 300 Rand. And by the end of the year, or after filling in 12 envelopes, you now have 3,300. Now the problem with this one though, is that you see the money build up. You see, so for example, if you fill in 3 20 Rand envelopes, so 300 Rand, 300 Rand, 300 Rand, now you have 900 Rand sitting in your drawer, sitting in your somewhere where you hiding it or you're putting it away. You can get tempted towards the year. Sometimes you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I actually need to buy bread, or I need to buy something. Let me just grab money from my 20 Rand envelope and then I'm going to replace it somehow. Unfortunately, that does take a step back, which is not healthy. So what you can do is take that money and put it into food stamps. So as a family, what we do is we do food stamps. It helps because when this time of the year comes with a lot of eating during the festive season, we just use the food stamps that we've been saving to gradually during the year. So what you can do is use food stamps. So you take that money, go to Checkers and ask to convert your cash into food stamps. And then you'll know that, okay, even though I don't have the cash with me, but I know I've got 900 Rand worth of food stamps that you use at Checkers. You can use at Checkers Furniture. You can use at Checkers Liquor. So you can use it anywhere with Checkers. But also, because I love Pick n Pay over Checkers, this is just a personal preference. So you can also get Pick n Pay gift cards. So with Pick n Pay gift cards, you just go there and ask for a gift card. It doesn't cost any amount, but in order for them to give it to you, you have to put in money. So after maybe you fill in the first 20 Rand envelope or the first 10 Rand envelope, you take your 200 Rand or your 300 Rand and go and ask for a gift card. So let's say you take your first envelope, you get a Pick n Pay gift card. You can get Pick n Pay clothing, Pick n Pay liquor, Pick n Pay food, or anything with the gift card. So let's say you go, you take your first 20 Rand, your 300 Rand, and ask for a gift card. As soon as you fill in the other envelope, you can go there and top it up. I think you cannot go over 5,000 Rand, which is fine, because if you do reach 5,000 Rand, you can just get another gift card. And then by the end of the year, you just have gift cards that you're using. Your income is still sitting in your account. You're not touching it because the income that you are earning this month. So if you got paid on the 20th of this month, that income has to last you up until January the 20th or the 25th or whenever you get paid. So you have a longer time for you to wait up until you get paid. So you have to be responsible. That's why I recommend planning during the year for the festive season so that you have fun, you enjoy it. Okay, just want to check if everyone can see. Okay, perfect. Everything still looks good. So those are sinking funds that we are going to be doing. So sinking funds in a very simple way, it is taking small steps to reach the bigger goal. So for us to save 10,000 Rand, we have to put down 450 Rand each during the year, plus the 2,400 Rand for your 10 Rand challenge, plus the 3,300 Rand for your 20 Rand challenge, and altogether it will be 10,000 Rand. And then obviously there's the Christmas challenge as well. So it's just taking little steps to reach the bigger goal. So by the end of the year, you don't want to take out 10,000 Rand from your income, a big chunk. It feels, it breaks your heart when you see that much money coming out of your income. So if you slowly save, by the end of the year, when you have that much money, you don't even need to touch your income, and you also feel accomplished. You don't need to even use a credit card and go in debt for just 1 month or a few days, and then the whole year, the following year, you're now paying off that credit card that you used to buy Christmas presents, Christmas shopping, food, drinks. It's just being more responsible. Okay, now here we have my sinking funds. So I have 7 sinking funds. You don't need to have 7 sinking funds. I started off with 1 sinking fund, and then I went to 2 sinking funds. It was always Christmas, because I know by this time of the year I like going out, going to the beach, because I know I've got time off from work, you know. It's a fun time, and you want to do that with your family. So I've got 7 sinking funds, but they're all quite small except for the 10K challenge. So I've got Christmas, which I've budgeted 2,500, and then I've got Secret Santa, which is 300 Rand. So usually at work our Secret Santa is up to 200 Rand, but I put 300 Rand just in case I want to add on a few things. KB's birthday, which is in June. So after June, I won't have that sinking fund anymore. I will have 6 sinking funds, or I can still carry on and save for the following year. I'll keep you up to date. And then I've got Skylar's birthday, which is due in April. So after April, Skylar's birthday sinking fund will be gone. I've got my mom's birthday, which is in November, but the last day for the sinking fund is in October. And I've also got the 10K challenge and the food stamps. So these are the goal amounts. So Secret Santa 300 Rand, KB's birthday 600 Rand, Skylar's birthday 500 Rand, Mom's birthday 800 Rand, 10K challenge 10,000 or more, food stamps 1,000. So let's look at my mom's birthday for example. My mom's birthday, the goal amount is 800 Rand. She loves her perfume, and there's Zara perfume, so around 300, 400 Rand, and then we left with around 300, 400 Rand for a nice lunch or a birthday cake or whatever it is. Her birthday is in the beginning of November, which means the last dates that I have to save for the sinking fund is the end of October. Okay, and that leaves me 10 months starting from January, which means 800 Rand divided by the 10 months, it's 80 Rand a month. So each month I have to put 80 Rand away into my mom's sinking funds, so that when November comes, I have 800 Rand saved for her birthday to make her have a good time, make her feel special. Now, these are envelopes that are going to be available on my shop today. You can purchase them for 29.99 Rand. You've got the Christmas one, you've got the birthday one, you've also got the piggy bag, and then you've got a date night or anniversary envelope. Okay, so it's 4 of them. So I'm going to stuff mine in front of you just so you see how I'll be saving, and then after that we are going to check if there's anything missing. Yeah, so how do you know how much to stuff? Remember, you said you check how many months you need to save the goal amount. So you divide it by those months, and then at the end here you write how much you need. So I need 80 Rand for my mom. So let's go to a birthday envelope right here. So I've wrote here mom's birthday. That's her envelope. So there's 10 spaces here, which makes sense because it's got 10 months. But I'll show you how to use the other ones that just have 10 spaces but only 6 months, for example. So I'm going to write numbers here. I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Now every time I save 80 rands, so I can actually put down an 80 rand somewhere here, or actually I'll put it right here. 80 rands, I highlight a spot. Okay, so I've got my money here. I just withdrew the money. I calculated how much I needed and I withdrew that. So my mom needs 80 rand, so I've got her 80 rand over here. Let's put the animals up. And then we put it in her envelope. Okay, so that's the first month for January stuffed. I just need to find a highlighter. Okay, I've got pink. So now we're gonna highlight the first space of the cake. So that's 80 rand in here. Now let's have a look at a different one. So let's look at KB. So I've got another birthday one here. So also another thing, now you know which envelopes do you need. So you know you've got 1, 2, 3 birthdays. So you're gonna write 3 times birthdays. 1 10K, 1 food stamp, and 2 Christmas. So now I know that I need 2 Christmas envelopes, 3 birthday envelopes. 10K is for me and my fiance, so I'm going to use the anniversary date night one. I'm going to use the money on our honeymoon, and then food stamps, I'm just going to use the piggy bag one. So now I know what I need, and that's how you're also going to do it. When you download yours, you'll know how many you need to print for what. This is how they come. So when you get it, you get a PDF, obviously, when you buy. This is how you'll cut it out, and then to put it together, you're just going to follow the directions over here. I've also got a video on TikTok and on Instagram of how I fold the envelopes, but I have all the lines drawn for you to make it easy. So like that, and then like that, and then you just put glue over here, and then you stick it here, and then you close it like that. Okay, and then it becomes an envelope. All right, but I'll do that later. So let's have a look at, what are we looking at? The 10K. So how many spaces do we have here? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 spaces. So 10,000 divided by 10 spaces is 1,000 each. Right, so I've got my 450. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got my 450 here. I'm waiting for my fiance's 450. But because we still don't have 1,000 as I'm supposed to, only color in if I have 1,000, we're not going to color in this month. And in the following month, when we put in another 900 Rand, we now got over 1,000, so we're going to color in the first line. But I'll obviously keep you up to date as I go. Okay, so these two are stuffed. And then we've also got KB's birthday, so I'm just going to write it here. Let me get a red pen like the other ones. Okay, so go KB birthday. And then this has 10 spaces, but the goal for here is 600 Rand, so we're going to put 60 Rand and also 10 spaces. So every time I save 60 Rand, I highlight. So for KB, we have to put 100 Rand though, because that's the monthly goal to reach the goal. But next month, when I put in the other 100 Rand, I will highlight more the 3 spaces, because it will be 612, it will be 180 and more in there. But I will show you as I go, okay? Hopefully I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Okay, so piggy bag, we said it's going to be food stamps, so we just write over here. So food stamps. And then food stamps is 1,000, 12 months. So that's how much we have to put away. But this has 10 spaces, so every time you have 100 Rand. So let's go 1, and then let's write here 100 Rand. This is how much I need to save. So I'm still going to highlight this. I just need to put this here. Okay, so we highlight space number 1 is stuffed, and then KB's space is also stuffed. So as you can see, it's not that hard. It's just very simple. So food stamps are done. 10K challenge, mom's birthday, KB. So I need the secret Santa. So secret Santa is 30 Rand. And also Christmas, we're going to put 200. Decided to change it to 200. Just makes life so much easier when you withdraw money at the ATM. So this is the Christmas one. This one also has 10 spaces. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what is 2,500 divided by 10? What is 2,500 divided by 10? 250. I think so. Okay, so Xmas. So every time I put away 250, I will highlight it. So for now, because it's just 200 Rand, I cannot highlight it. Okay, so we put that away, and then Secret Santa will go into this envelope. I just need to fold it. Let me have a look here. So I'm just gonna write here Secret Santa, which is 30 Rand for the next 10 months. And also this one will be Skylar's birthday, which will be the 100 Rand left. Okay, so that's so simple. That's what we do. And then when that is done, you then calculate, okay, how much is it that I've saved this month? So that you know what you're doing. Okay, let me just go back to the graph. Okay, there we go. Now we calculate how much is it that we saved. Let me just grab my phone. Okay, so if we go to the calculator and we calculate how much we actually saved here. So we've got the 80 Rands, and then we've got the 450. Even though KB is still going to put his 450, I'll add it in because he's going to put it in like soon. And then 100 Rand. And then 60 Rands. How much is in here? 200. And this 130 that I'm still gonna fold the envelopes. Oh my gosh, it's my mom. I'm just gonna call her back. Please can you call her? She's too much. Okay, so it is 1,470 Rand. That's when we come here now to the graph. Let me get a ruler. And we draw estimates. We don't have to be exactly 1,470. I'm just going to go halfway here between 1,000 and 2,000. And in the month of February, let's go like in the month of January. My gosh, I'm already in February, guys. We do that, and we do that. This is how much we have saved in January. This is where we are. Now, what's nice about the graph is that you will see it grow. So next month for February, we will count everything that we have again, and it will be more than 2,000, and it will be nice to see the graph grow as we go. So let me write in the box here 1470, and then we can highlight. I've just got a pink highlighter, guys. I feel like such a hot mess with that. I need my yellow one, but it's fine. Pink. Today is a pink day. It is my favorite color, so I'm a typical girl. Okay, so that's the box for January. So that's how we're going to be using our sinking funds for Christmas. Oh, also I'll have to, this one is for the end of the month, the monthly saving tracker. So at the end of the month, when we have calculated how much we have in our 10 Rand and our 20 Rand envelope, we then write how much we've saved on each envelope for our saving challenges that we are all doing together. And color in the sunflower, we want to complete the sunflower. Please don't fail me, guys. Don't give up. You know, it's going to be amazing to see how much money you save. And then for Christmas, you can write your goal. This year for me was 6,000 Rand, which I did accomplish it. And then you calculate how many lines are there, and then 6,000 divided by whatever lines, and then you write how much is it that you'll have to color in. So if it's 300 Rand a month or 200 Rand a month or whatever it is, you'll then just highlight as you go. But this is not a to-do because you already have the envelope, and also you have your sunflower in the journal. But this is also something fun that you can stick on the wall, and you can see the colors, you know, you can see your progress basically. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's nice and simple, just showing you how to use your saving challenges and sinking funds for the coming year. I'm very excited. The next video that is coming is me budgeting for January with you. I've started because I've really got paid for the month of January, so I've listed my expenses, and now I'm going to be breaking it down with you. And also the next video, another video will be setting goals for the new year, which is also another important thing with Nomazdiary. Nomazdiary is about personal growth, which includes financial freedom, so growing your finances, growing yourself personally, so setting goals, achieving goals, health, fitness, everything like that. I will be sharing that with you, which I really think you will appreciate. If you do have questions or have comments, comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.